Hi, I'm Rachel Flower and welcome to this, the first in our video service about building resilience as a female leader and an entrepreneur. And let's just dive right into this first video. It's going to be all about why resilience is so important for you as a female leader, for women in business in general. But for female entrepreneurs, we have these very specific reasons why we would want to cultivate our resilience and want to build it over time in order to succeed. Because the truth is, we are going to face so many setbacks and challenges on our journey. We've got everything from funding issues through to gender bias, being successful in a male-dominated environment, which obviously business growth is, and they all have this melting pot for why we need to really emphasise how to be more resilient as a leader, how to learn to bounce back. So I'd love, as you're listening to me talking, think about your experiences and places where you might be feeling stuck, or you've managed to get yourself into a place where you're frustrated as a leader at the moment. Because it's against that backdrop of recognising that we also have this incredible opportunity, a moment in time where we as female leaders have the ability to step up, to be heard, to engender change. This moment in time in history as a powerful female leader is just unrivaled. This is literally our time to find our voices, and many, many women before us have paved the way and given us this permission, this unique opportunity to step up and be heard and impact and give positive change to the things that we care about. And this opportunity, but I believe it's also a responsibility, is for us to get visible and to communicate powerfully and stand up what we believe in, use our businesses to make a positive change in the world, to help people, to serve people, but also to lead in a very particular way, in a courageous and compassionate way. And for many of us, and I think you, if you're watching this video, you see the opportunity to use your business as a positive tool to create change in the world. And to do that, you're going to have to do big and bold things, and you're going to have to be ready to experience setbacks and challenges, of which there will be many and varied. But if you cultivate resilience, then you can overcome these challenges, maybe with help, not on your own, but you can overcome them and then go on to great success. And you can inspire others with your actions. And most importantly, I think you get to grow as a person and as a leader and improve your inner strength and your confidence, things that will then impact you in all other areas of life, your personal relationships. You'll inspire your children. You'll discover your own power and your potential, and you'll be absolutely amazed by how strong you are. The human spirit is an absolutely amazing thing, and our ability to cultivate resilience and become more resilient over time to recover from challenges is a great example of that. So what we're going to learn to do as female leaders is to consciously and intentionally work out those ways, those practical ways to overcome the inevitable challenges, and importantly, not to be defeated. You know, like get tempted to go away and hide and pull the duvet up over your head when disastrous things happen. We don't want to do that. We want to learn from our mistakes. We want to analyse them, work out what happened, and find ways to do things differently the next time. So this concept of resilience, scientifically, it's the ability to bounce back from those setbacks, and how quickly we bounce back becomes the crucial factor for anyone in business. But as a female entrepreneur, you particularly need to be able to deal with setbacks such as rejection, for example, sales and sales conversations, or pitching for new business, asking for money, asking for funding, whether that's the bank manager or going into the equity space. You're going to have to be ready to cope with the no's, which are inevitable, and also the failures. So think about a team member's going to let you down, or customers complain, you end up in a dispute maybe, a customer doesn't pay you, or your entire tech stack collapses and you can't meet your customers to customer promises. I mean, these things are awful, and the temptation during those difficult times is usually, as I said, you want to go back to bed and hide, pull the duvet over your head. But you may also think of times when your inner critic kicks in, saying things to you like, you're useless, you're not cut out for this, what were you thinking, what a stupid mistake to make. And deeper than that, you know, thinking that this business journey is wrong for you and you're not going to succeed. You might find yourself back on the job ads looking for corporate roles again. Does this resonate? Do you know what I'm talking about here? So resilience is really about learning to notice when you're falling into that low point. Times when you're feeling dejected, you're disappointed, you're criticising or you're blaming yourself, and we want to catch it quickly. How quickly we catch it, do that analysis and reach out for mentoring or coaching or support from our peers. That's what's going to save us. And as I said earlier, how resilient you are is also how quickly you notice that and you bounce back from it and basically get back in the game. Decide that you're not going to give up, you get your game face back on, get your lippy back on, lift your energy, get back in the race again, refocus on what matters, your vision, your mission, your purpose, all the good things that you've achieved. And be ready to adapt to change. Be willing to overcome those obstacles. And that's what you need to do if you want to avoid becoming a statistic of a business owner that fails, that gives up, that goes back to your safe corporate role. Because when that happens, when we lose female entrepreneurs out of the race, we lose the ability for amazing women to engender the positive change in the society. And we really need you. This is how we're going to create a better world for us all to live in, on our children to grow up in. Your business is how you create financial freedom for yourself and your family, and it's also how you're going to inspire other women to come and join and be part of this amazing opportunity to solve problems that we care about and create impact, create legacy. You're still here listening, so I think these are things that you really, really care about, and I do. And by committing to building our resilience, that's what's going to help you to be a more resilient, powerful leader. And ultimately, it's what's going to protect your business and the growth of your business and make it sustainable for the long term. Okay? So with resilience as your superpower, you can achieve and I can achieve everything we've dreamed of and more. You know, this audacious vision that you have for your business, your mission, that you feel connected to, your financial goals, ultimately they sit with you. They're your responsibility as the business leader. You're the greatest asset in your business. So building resilience will help build your confidence, your courage, your conviction, your belief, your clarity. All of that becomes possible the more you work on your resilience. So it's exciting, isn't it? Message me, email me, give me your thoughts on this, tell me your experiences, or if you're watching this on social media or on YouTube, drop a message down below, because what I really want as well is for us to get this conversation going. More candid, open, honest conversations is what we need between female leaders and female business owners, with male allies as well. We want to talk about our challenges. We want to talk about our hopes and dreams and everything that we need to thrive and become more powerful. So let's stay connected. Let's be connected. Let's help each other to grow through the difficult times and celebrate the great times that will inevitably lie ahead. Your success is inevitable. So work with me, stick with this mini series all about growing your resilience as a female leader and an entrepreneur. So in the next video, we're going to talk about very practical tips about how to cultivate resilience, because it's all very well knowing the theory and you can be listening to this going, yes, I totally agree, it's so important, but how the hell do we do it? So in the next video, we're going to get practical, we're going to get intentional about the skills cultivating your resilience. And lots of them you're probably already doing and you hadn't quite made the link, but there will also be always things you can do better. And it comes back to, and I'm always going to close with this message, this is our time for powerful women to step up, find our voices, do bigger and bolder things. This is how we are going to change the world. That's why you're here watching this video. That's why I created it. And this is how together we're going to create better communities, amazing opportunities for our kids. We're going to inspire them to be powerful leaders. And we're going to change and disrupt some of these very complex problems that I believe are taking society in a direction that many of us don't want it to go in. We want to be more courageous, compassionate leaders. So as you watch this series of videos, remember that you have so much potential inside yourself. You're more powerful than you'd ever think. You've got all these amazing ideas and we need to birth them, and your business is the vehicle for that. So we're going to work together, support each other, step up, find our voices, do brave and brilliant things to bring positive change. Okay? Are you with me? Starts with resilience. It's our superpower. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to right to the end, and I'll see you in the next video.